Oh, hello. What's going on down there? Can you see this? Oops. Hello everybody, welcome back to the landscape. Wow. Wow. That is just beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Now, disclaimer. I focused it. I focused? Yeah, I have focused. I photographed this tree before. If I've published the video of photographing this tree, then I'll put a link in the description below, because that will contain a lot more information about how I photographed this tree the last time that I was here. Because what's quite important is that the tree has got the space that it needs to tell the story that it's telling, which is just one of vibrant colour. So I'm making similar decisions in relation to where I put myself. I've got two other people that have spotted the same tree. Can't say I blame you. Just amazing, amazing tree. So because it's predominantly a portrait subject, I think it's entirely obvious that I'm going to put the camera in portrait mode. I shall switch the LCD screen on so I can see it clearly. In terms of filtration, I think really the only thing that's probably necessary is a polarizer. But I'm going to do what I would normally do, which is take the polarizer out and spin it in front of my face to see what difference it makes. Oh gosh, yes it does. There's a fair proportion of the leaves towards the bottom of the tree that are actually facing us. So there's quite a bit of glare coming off those leaves. Let's put it on the way that I think it needs to be. Right, I'll bring you round in a moment, but I'm going to do this on the LCD screen because I think it lends itself. Oh, that's quite nice. So where are we at? 28mm. So I'm using my standard lens, which is the 28-70 contemporary. I'm going to cut out the sky as much as I possibly can. I've got just a few highlights up on the right hand side, but I think I'm going to deal with those in post. I think I am going to need to include that tree. on the right. That's a bit unfortunate. The reason for including the tree that's on the far right, so level with the tree itself but on the far right, is that the branches go up and over and they actually end more or less where that tree is. And I'm a bit of a stickler for making sure that the objects that are in my scene that are telling the story, they are complete, they're not cut or trimmed. Yeah, do you know what? I could probably trim it in post and get away with it, but I don't want to. I want to try and capture it as cleanly as I can. Now I'm getting this tree creeping in, this one in front of me. So I'm actually going to come slightly to the left, which means I need to recompose. Now it still means I've got that tree, and the more that way I come, the more this tree here starts to interfere. So I think we are going to have to, we're going to have to compromise and make do with as much as we can, which is something like that. I think F4 will probably do it. We'll focus on the bottom of the tree, and what I'll do is I'll bring you in so you can see what's going on. Right, so you're going to have to forgive wobbly cam, but this is about the only way that I can do it. So there's my composition right there. And what I'll do is if I come to the right, hopefully you can see that I've now got another tree that creeps in. That's bothering me because it's quite a strong object. So what I'm trying to do is trim it out as much as I possibly can. I think I am going to have to twiddle in post. Not really got much choice. So first of all, I think I'm going to need to lose a little bit off the top. And the reason for that is I've actually got areas of sky creeping in. I'm just actually debating whether if I tried a 4x3 frame, would that mean I could do it all in camera? Yeah, maybe. Maybe. I'm still bothered by this tree. You probably can't see it on the video, but it's just creeping into that corner. Oh, it's such a hard one. I think I'm going to take 2 frames. I'm going to take one like that, and then I'm going to take another one at 3x2 with just a little bit more room, and then maybe I'll end up cloning these bits of sky out and then just seeing what I can do to tidy up this edge. Yeah, I think that's what I'm going to do. Focus, you can see there, is bang on the tree itself, and I'm going for F4 because I actually want to throw the background out as much as I possibly can, because this is what I want the image to be about. This fantastic, vibrant, wonderful tree. One thing I am going to do is I'm going to look through the EVF and see whether that helps me or hinders me. Do you know what? It helps me. I actually get quite a bit of stick for using the EVF, which I'll be honest with you, I don't really understand. So just looking through the EVF there, it actually means, it's actually enabled me to fine-tune the composition a lot more. I don't know why, but I find on the LCD screen, I find that not so straightforward to compose with. I find the EVF, I don't know, perhaps it's because it's in such an enclosed space. I have to close one eye all, you know, my entire attention is concentrating on what's going on inside that little space, as opposed to the LCD screen and everything else. I don't know, but I have fine-tuned the composition in there, and now I'm much happier with the balance between the elements. Yes, I'm going to have a play in post, but that is inevitable. I'm just checking the polarizer. That looks good. Yeah, I'm liking that a lot. Let me just check my other settings. 2-second timer, F4. I'm just going to recheck focus, which is spot on. Take the image. Yeah, that really is magnificent. What a subject. What a subject. Show the image here. Could just stand and look at that subject all day. It's absolutely stunning, and also ideally suited to the conditions that we've got today. I've said this many times on my channel. There's no point fighting the weather that you've got. If you're going out for photography, you have to work with the weather you have. So on a day like today, it's flat, grey, featureless, generally not very interesting, but absolutely suited to woodland and suited to subjects like that, which, you know, wonderful, absolutely wonderful. Definitely embracing the colour. Gorgeous. Right, I'm rambling. Let's leave this video here. Hope you've enjoyed it. If you have, give it a thumbs up on YouTube, pretty please. If you like landscape photography and you're not a subscriber, please consider becoming a subscriber to my channel. This is what my channel is all about. Landscape photography, digital, film, just landscape photography in general. What did I want to say? Yes, become a subscriber. It's free and you can unsubscribe at any time. So I'm going to move on, but until we're back out in the landscape, everybody stay safe, stay well, and look after each other. Bye for now.